Hello. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, hello. Wow, this is like I feel like my second time going live, going live on YouTube. Okay, so bear with me. I don't know how a lot of this works, so just bear with me. Hello, because the camera, I don't know if it's over here or over here. I don't know, but just bear with me. I was gonna wait for some people to tune in, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and ooh, let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this really quick because I got something to do in a little bit. But I wanted to do a collective new moon in Scorpio tarot prediction, tarot reading for you guys. Okay. Um, just to talk about the energies of this new moon in Scorpio because I feel like it's very intense. Okay, very intense. Um this I feel like this new moon plus the what's it called? Mars going direct. Plus Mars going direct is making these energies intense. I feel like a lot of us are going to start feeling a lot more energized and knowing exactly what we're trying to do, okay? What we're trying to do. Having more clarity as far as what we're trying to do. And I do think if you've had a tower moment or if you've experienced anything intense in I would say since like July, just know things are going to start being, or solutions will now be found, but it's going to take you making some changes, okay? Whether it's relationships, health, um, living environment, how you spend your money, I don't know, how you take care of yourself, if you overwork yourself, stuff like that. So, oh my goodness. Okay, Spirit, I'm not about to give all these dang messages. Like, too many cards came out. But yeah, this is I feel like my second time going live here on YouTube. So, hopefully, in the future, there'll be more people watching so we can interact and stuff like that. But I know this was just very last minute, but I'm going to start going live on here more since Instagram been on that mess lately. So anywho, let's talk about, oh, these are upside down. Let's see what comes out for you guys. All right. So all right. So basically, I just wanted to see what messages spirit had um about the new moon in Scorpio, what we can expect, or how this is going to be affecting us. Because I know it's like a super full moon. So it's like the energies are intense. Okay. So, yeah, I just wanted to see what energies or what information spirit had for us. So, anywho, we have jump in. We have jump in. So, that card is almost like the Fool card to me. Basically, it has to do with well, let me read what it says. Andromedan energy, adventures say yes to change. Okay, so basically with that card coming up, um I feel like Spirit is saying to jump in because I was just talking about how Mars went direct. Mars went direct, and is Mars is also the ruler of Scorpio. Okay, so with Mars being direct and it being there being a new moon in Scorpio, I feel like a lot of us are going to start feeling more energized, feeling or having more clarity. But I feel like a lot of the changes that Spirit is kind of like pushing us to make right now, Spirit has been telling us to do this for a while. Okay. Like even how me being here on YouTube and doing this live video, Spirit has been telling me forever, get live on YouTube, do it live on YouTube or your readings live on YouTube. But I was being stubborn. And then suddenly, I wasn't able to go live on Instagram anymore. I still don't know why. As far as my phone, it will let me go live on my iPad, but it's broken now. So so anywho, I feel like for a lot of you guys, like there's changes that Spirit has been telling you to make like for years. Okay. Well, maybe not years, maybe just since the beginning of this year, or maybe the past few months, spirit has been telling you, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to try things differently, you need to take a new approach, you need to take better care of your health, you need to leave this relationship, you need to leave this career, you need to do this, you need to do that. Yeah, spirit has been basically telling us, make this change. And now it's like, with this card coming out, it's like, are you gonna make the change or no? Okay, are you gonna make the change or no? So anywho, we have fall into my arms, surrender, holding opposites, extremes of life. So with this card popping up, um every time I see this card, it always makes me think of ancestors. Because if you could see really, really close on here, it's like a lady, and then there's like all these souls, like these spirits. And then it's like, if you look real close, it's like a grandfather looking figure right there. I don't know if y'all could tell. But basically, with this new moon in Scorpio, I feel like basically they're like, your ancestors are around you, they're speaking to you, they're giving you clear messages, or it's a sign that you need to get more in touch with your ancestors. Like, let's say you don't have an ancestral altar, maybe you want to know more about your ancestors, or things like that. Spirit is encouraging you to do to make an ancestral altar, or maybe learn more about your ancestry, maybe ask your parents if they know anything as far as your ancestors go. Like, if they can think back that far, well, not back that far, but if they know anything about your ancestry or whatever. But anywho, I do feel like, yeah, you're being called to get more in tune with your ancestors, because Scorpio is all about death. Well, let me not say all about death. Let me not say all about death. I made an ancestor altar today. Hey, see? So you already in tune. You already in tune. But yeah, I wouldn't say Scorpio is all about death, but that's one of the things they're associated with, or the sign is associated with. So I feel like communing with your ancestors, making an ancestor altar, learning about your ancestry, learning about your roots and stuff like that. Maybe if you learn more about the spiritual practices that your ancestors had, I think it could be so helpful for you. Why is my chain stuck to my hair? It could be so helpful for you. Okay. Um, we also have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Yeah. Yeah. So I was already talking about how uh dang, what did I say? I think I said, oh yeah, I was talking about relationships. Okay, relationships. Maybe there's some changes you need to make with relationships, whether it's to leave a relationship behind, maybe pay more attention to your relationships, maybe even allow yourself to heal from any conflict that you experienced with relationships in the past, because maybe there's still some like betrayals and heartbreaks that you're still holding on to, whether you're in a relationship right now or not. I feel like it's kind of still affecting you. You too. Sorry. My family's over here. But that's funny. We talking about family. But anywho, what was I saying? Oh yes, relationships, karmic relationships. There is a need to heal from past relationships, betrayal you've experienced in relationships, because I feel like there could be some that you haven't gotten over, and not that you want to be with that person anymore. For those of you who like experienced a breakup, like, well, I mean, I'm sure we've all experienced breakups, right? But even if like you're not wanting to be with this person, I think there's still a part of you that still holds on to like the pain that they've caused when things went wrong. You feel me? So I think there's a need to heal from past relationships, and it could even be some ancestral stuff or family stuff that you need to heal from, because I keep hearing ancestors. I keep hearing ancestors, family. There's probably some family shits that you need to heal from. I didn't need to say shit. But yeah, I do think there's some family stuff that you're needing to heal from, okay? Um okay, so we also have trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So with that card coming out, for some reason I'm feeling more so that it's more so spirit saying the time is now. That's more so. Oh my goodness, I keep getting messages on Instagram. I'm sorry, but but anywho, I feel like spirit is more so saying the time is now because the jump in card came out, and I feel like yeah, spirit is saying the time is now for you to like take action, but not in a way where you know you're just rushing, rushing, rushing to do this. You're doing that. You're rushing. You're everywhere. Oh, sorry. It's not that you have to rush or stuff like that, but I do think spirit is like, okay, I've been telling you to make these changes. Make these changes. What are you doing? What are you doing? Make these changes, okay? So that's what I'm more so getting from that card instead of like the like trust that time is not running out. Or if there's any of you that feel like that, feeling like you're running out of time in order to create the life that you want, it could be a message that um, you shouldn't feel like that, and that like have more patience with yourself, your healing journey, because with Chiron still being retrograde in Aries right now, woo cha, woo cha, okay, is bringing up some like self-image stuff, okay, some self-image stuff, some childhood stuff. I know someone was just talking about like their family stuff coming up lately. So yeah, just healing from ancestral stuff, family stuff, things like that. I feel like is gonna be or is really important right now. And hold on, I totally forgot to say shameless plug. Well, no, it's yeah, shameless. Okay. Um, on Monday, me and my best friend, we will be having a new moon in Scorpio, Reiki and sound bath healing session where you guys can join us. It's only $15 to join. Where I'll be playing the sound bowl, my friend will be doing the Reiki, and our intention is to help with healing deep seated or deeply buried trauma. Okay, the link will be in my description. Did I put it up there? No, the link will be in my description. So yeah, you can sign up for that. Anywho, let's see what else these cards gotta say. And I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. Ha ha! Spirit, spirit. I love when they do this. Star ancestors. Didn't I just talk about ancestral stuff coming up? I didn't pick this card. Like these, I just had the deck right here and I just shuffled. So I didn't pick this. It just came out. So yes, ancestors, your ancestors are talking to you. And then we did have the Day of the Dead, you know, at the beginning of the month. So I do feel like, you know, the veil is still very, very thin. We are in Scorpio season, and it's the veil is always super thin during Scorpio season. So yeah, man, get in touch with your ancestors, make that ancestor altar. I forgot who said that they made one already, but shout out to you because yeah. That's what your ancestors are wanting you to do. And also to understand the toxic cycles that have been repeated generation after generation, whether it's like stuff having to do with health, whether stuff having to do with relationships, with money, career, things like that. You're being called to like heal that once and for all. And we also have the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Yeah. Healing. We're doing a lot of healing. A lot of us are healing ancestral patterns, especially for those of you that are watching that have Pluto in Scorpio. Um, yeah, we are the generation that's meant to like heal ancestral stuff. Not saying if like you're not in that generation or like, you know what I mean? But Pluto and Scorpio babies, especially with this being the new moon in Scorpio, it's like it's activating that within us, helping us remember the practices our ancestors had, and just remembering or even wanting to get more into the practices our ancestors had, learning more about what they were doing, because I feel like there's a lot of knowledge and understanding of certain things that was lost. Okay, so definitely tap into your ancestors and understand the things that they've been through, the patterns that keep repeating, things like that. Okay. And then let's see, we got two more cards. We have Lost Land, Soul Memories, and Soul Gifts. You've done this before. So then I just say memories, remembering. Okay. So yeah, I do feel like a lot of you guys are being called to dive into some of the things that your ancestors were doing, such as spiritual practices or just understanding like what patterns they kept recreating, or not recreating, but doing over and over and over again, that kind of created, like, yeah, toxic patterns, toxic habits, toxic things. Okay, so yeah, and then also with it saying soul memories and gifts, you've done this before. I do think you're also being called to tap into your soul and understand where your soul comes from, because I feel like a lot of you guys that are watching this are star seeds. A lot of you guys are star seeds, and your ancestors. Oh, this is giving me goosebumps. Okay, okay, spirit, I'm gonna say. Um your ancestors probably come from a certain, like, their souls probably come from a certain star system. For a lot of you guys, I'm hearing like Syrian, like Sirius B, Syrian, and Andromedan is the, oh yeah, that's on this card. Andromedan, yeah, either Andromedan or Syrian, but that, or Pleiadian, that's what I'm sensing here. Your ancestors come from that star system, so you should definitely tap into like the stars more, learning more about astrology or like the seeds or the star systems, constellations, things like that, cuz I don't know. I feel like your ancestors want you to. And then also with learning more about your birth chart, I feel like, because when I was thinking about the stars, and maybe think about astrology, um, but I feel like the more you tap into your birth chart, like especially understanding your north node, because that's something that keeps coming up every reading I do. It didn't come up in this one, but I feel like I'm supposed to say it. Your north node. Look at where your north node is in your birth chart. Okay, look at where your north node is in your birth chart, because it's gonna tell you the toxic patterns that you have, that that keep replaying in your life. And I feel like it could even, like, for some reason I'm sensing that it could even tell you a lot about the toxic patterns that your ancestors have. Because when I'm thinking about my south node, I'm just like, huh, that would make so much sense. So yeah, tap into your birth chart, please. Okay. Is north a lot of family things to heal from, for sure. North node, the rising sign? No, no, no. The north node is how could how could I even explain that? How can I even explain the north node? But it's not the rising sign. You would have to calculate, like, get that calculated. One website I always use is grupovenus.com. It's GRUPOVENUS, grupovenus.com. And I forgot which one of the little interpretations that has your north node in it, but you can go on there as well. I also do birth chart readings if you wanted me to break it down for you. I'll put that in the description. I don't know why it wouldn't let me put the stuff in the description. Let me see if I can do it right here. No, I can't. Okay, well, I'll just put it in the description. But anywho, you would have to go to grupovenus.com, okay? GRUPOVENUS.com, okay? If you would like to, just go check it out. Because for their they give you like they give you a little information, but they don't go in depth. But they're like a really good website if you want to learn about the other aspects in your chart. Trying to think what else do I really want to tell you guys, because I wasn't trying to keep y'all long. Okay, I know it's Saturday here, and tell y'all what's up, and that I will be live on here more often. I might have to do like a daily live thing on here because Instagram is really not working with me. Okay, so let me just do one more card. Wow. Okay, big picture thinking, Pleiades energy. Visionary, inspired ideas. Didn't I just say some of you guys are Pleiadian? I just said that. And I didn't know that card was going to be right there. So anyway, look into Pleiades. Look into the different like star families. I think a lot of the traits, when you read about some of the traits, it'll resonate with you. And I feel like some of your ancestors come from those star systems, and that's why you're being called to like tap into the stars, tap into your birth chart, tap into like the wisdom that they're trying to give to you. Because if you necessarily, or not necessarily, but if you can't necessarily make a alter, because let's say if you live with people that might feel weird about stuff like that, you could simply step outside and say, look, ancestors, I want to talk to you guys, I want to commune with you guys, but I can't really make an altar. Do you guys have any messages for me? What's up? You know what I mean? And then they'll give you messages. Can you repeat the star families? I was saying Pleiadian. Let me see how you spell Pleiadian. Well, this says Pleiades, but Pleiadians come from Pleiades. So it's Pleiades. Pleiades. And then Syrian is, or Sirius is Sirius. And then the other one, let me spell it again, Sirius. And then the other one was Andromedan, and that's spelled Andromedan. Okay, one more time. Andromedan. Okay? So yeah, definitely look more into the star families, because I feel like I don't know, I feel called to tell y'all that. Thank you, sis. You are welcome. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go on and head out. All right. But if y'all want to sign up for the new moon in Scorpio thing, it will be in the description. For some reason, it won't let me it wouldn't let me put it in the description. But if you come back, it'll be there. It'll be there if you want to rewatch this, okay? All right, I hope you have a great rest of the night. Have a great new moon in Scorpio. If you would like to book a reading with me, go to housemystik.com, HAUSMYSTIK.com, okay? All right. I hope you have a great night. And thank you. Happy new moon to you too. Peace. Oops.